So I want y'all to be encouraged. Please hand it over to God. Please do not underestimate him. Do not take away his job duty. His job is to take care of us, okay? His job is to take care of you. Allow him to do that. Trust him. Believe in him. I'm enough. You enough. He got you. Hey boss friends, it's your BFF Kia and I am back with another video. And so it has been a while since I have just pulled my camera out and just, talk to y'all. It's been a while. I really don't have a reason why it's been so long. I just haven't done it. But today I felt like it was very necessary to pull this camera out and just start talking to you guys, because today is like marking another milestone in my walk of faith with God. It's kind of like a reminder. Let me just tell you that it's more so of a reminder, because God has just always been good to me. I am super grateful that my dad established a foundation with God, where he instilled that foundation with me with God at a very, very, very young age. From as early as I can remember, I know for a fact I was just a little girl, like 5-6 years old, and my dad will always, he may not have attended church, but he always made sure that me and my sisters got to church, okay? And he has always made that such a requirement in our lives, and I very much appreciate him for that, because I was introduced to God at a very young age, and so I'm just very appreciative for my relationship with God. Well, anyway, so fast forward to, where should we be rewinding? Let's rewind to 2015. So on this day, July 9th, 2015, I was unemployed. Yes, I was unemployed 10 years ago this date. And so I graduated May of 2015. I received 2 associate degrees. It's my first time graduating college. And so one of my degrees, I needed to complete one class to receive that degree. And so, I'm sorry. So with that, me needing to complete that one class, it was during the summer, and I had the class. Let me just say this: I was taking the class my last semester, but I got distracted, and I felt like I was failing. It was chemistry, and so I didn't want that F on my transcript, so I just withdrew from the class before it was too late. So with me withdrawing from that class, I knew I was going to have to take it again in the summertime. So I knew what I was doing, but I did not know that it was only going to be offered in person, during the summertime. So I had to quit my job. I didn't have to. It was a decision, though. I wanted to complete my degree, and so I made the decision to quit my job so that I could take that class during the summer. It was for 4 weeks, and it was Monday through, was it Monday through Friday? I want to say it was actually Monday through Thursday, but it was during the daytime. It was like 4 hours during the day. I don't remember. I think it was 4 hours during the day, and it was for 4 weeks. It was definitely for 4 weeks, though, and I do know I had to go at least 4 times a week. But I knew that I couldn't do that and work my full-time job, so I had to resign. Okay, so my last day working, my last week working, that Sunday before my classes, because I worked up until I had to start school. I started school on a Monday. And so the Monday before I started classes, my car quit. My car just quit on me. Like, I was on my way to church. It was a Sunday. I'm jamming, had my gospel music going. And I'm on my way to church, and my car quit. Ooh. And my car just quit on me, So I'm like, oh, wow. I just quit my job, and now I don't have a car. how I'm gonna get to class every day. Oh my God, like I was super stressed, super stressed. I had somebody to pick me up, and I still end up going to church because I'm like, hey, I'm already close. Like I was like maybe 3 minutes from church. So I'm like, I'm already here. I'm just gonna go to church. I pray. Like, oh my God, I prayed. And it was nothing I could do. My engine just went out on me. It was nothing I could do. But the car was super old. It was a 2000 Pontiac Grand Am. You know, it was an older car. I was 15 years old at the time. So, you know, I was just, you know, it was time I had to let it go. So at this point, I had no money, just quit my job. Well, I ain't quit, I resigned. I had just resigned from a job. You know, I ain't really had no money, just saved up like that. So I had to get a car note. Well, my best friend let me drive her car until, you know, I could figure it out, you know, figure out what I was going to do. And I love my best friend. I love her so much because she didn't have to do that, you know. So even though my car quit, I was never without a car. Never without a car. And so I'm super grateful for that. And I'm super grateful for her. So shout out to you, best friend. I love you. I love you so much. And so I went to school that Monday. After I got out of class, I went to the dealership. No look that day. Went back again the next day. No look. I think I took Wednesday off. And I think, let me look at my calendar because I really want to say July 9th of 2015 fell on a Thursday. Let me see, because I could be wrong. Because I remember taking a day off because I just kind of got super overwhelmed. Nothing was going the way that I wanted to go. They was giving me all of these car options that I didn't want. I'm like, I don't want that, you know. And I just feel like if I was gonna pay a car note, why settle? And it was times where I had test drove like maybe 2 or 3 cars, and I'm like, I'm just gonna settle for this because, you know, I knew I needed a car. I was in a position where I knew I needed the car, so I was just gonna settle for it or whatever. But something in my spirit just kept telling me, Kia, you don't have to settle. Like, you don't worship a God that tells you that you gotta settle. So I ended up taking a day off, and I prayed, and God told me that if this is what I wanted, then that's what I'm gonna go and get. So I told him I wanted a Kia. I did, y'all. And it's not just because my name is Kia, like it do play a part in it. But I knew I had wanted an Altima because those cars were just so cute to me at that time. Yes, I am correct. July 9th of 2015 did fall on a Thursday because I've been knowing what I'm talking about. Okay? And so I went to class that Monday. I went to the dealership that Monday, that Tuesday. I took that Wednesday off, and then I went back Thursday. And so that Thursday, I went in there. You know, I told the man, my car salesman, because I had already knew him from my job. I worked at a bank, and he used to come in there all the time, and he was the one who told me he was gonna put me in my car. And so he didn't know that I had quit my job. See, that's how God be working, because y'all know y'all gotta have a job. You know, they be wanting to know that you can pay for these cars, you know. So I went to him because he knew I worked at the bank, but he didn't know I had quit at the time. So I really didn't have to just prove my check stubs and stuff like that, which I did have to give him one, but he knew that I worked at the bank, whatever. So I went up there to my car salesman, and I told him, like, I appreciate you, you know, trying to help me this far, but you said giving me these car options, and this is just not what I want. He was telling me that I was gonna have to have a co-signer. I was gonna have to put this money down. I wanted my car note to be $300 or less. And he was just trying, like, all the deals that he was giving me, it just wasn't working out for me. Okay, so I don't know. I honestly don't know what changed. But when I went back to that dealership that next day, well, I can't say I don't know what changed. It was God. It wasn't about God. But when I went back to that dealership that next day, and I told him what it is that I wanted, and I wasn't going to settle for anything less, that man pulled up my car. He did all what he had to do. The only thing he told me is that he wanted me to put some money down. And I said, okay. Initially, he wanted me to put $1,000 down. And I knew that I had $1,000. But I knew that without me having a job, that I couldn't just cough up $1,000. Like, I knew I needed that $1,000 to last me until I finished my classes, and I found me another job. So I negotiated with him. I said, well, I can do at least 500. The most I can do is 500. I can't do 1,000 or whatever the case may be. He allowed me to put the $500 down. I did not have to have a cosigner, and my car note was $250. Yes, I had a $250 car note. And no, I did not have no outrageous interest rate. No, my car, after it was financed and everything, it was like right at $15,000. And at the time, my car was only 2 years old, because I got a 2013. I got my car in 2015. So a 2013 car that I got in 2015 for $250 a month, and I had only 30,000 miles in my car. 30,000 miles. It was God. It came like, y'all, I'm telling y'all, it came out of nowhere. Because why did I spend them 2 days prior at that dealership? They give me all these cars I don't want, but then he goes and say, oh, here's the car that you want, and then you give it to me for $250. I mean, your $250 a month. Y'all. Anyway, so all that being said, today is July 9th, 2025, which is 10 years. 10 years I've been having my car and having my baby. We've been paid off, okay? We've been paid off for about 4 years now. I did pay my car off. Got my title and everything, y'all. This car is mine. Well, it's God's. I always say this God car. So in 2020, during the pandemic, y'all, my car quit on me on my way to work. I was on my way to work. I was on the freeway, cruising, and my car just quit. Engine shut down. It locked up on the freeway. Y'all, when I tell y'all I was so stressed and I was just crying, because at this point I hadn't paid my car off just yet. I think I had like a few more payments to go. And so it had bothered me so bad, because like I had literally just got an oil change, and I always go to the dealership to get my oil changes. Always. And it wasn't time for me to get an oil change yet. I had just got my oil change Memorial Day weekend, which is in May. And then my car shut down on me in August. I barely be driving my car, so I know I ain't put that many miles on my car, between June, July, and August. It was first weekend in August. So anyway, I got my car towed to the dealership. They had told me that it was locked up, but I had a lifetime warranty on my engine. I had a lifetime warranty on my engine that I didn't even know about. Y'all, I prayed. I kept telling God, my car shut down on a Friday. They couldn't tell me what was wrong with my car till Monday. So I went the whole weekend just praying. Lord, please, you got to fix this for me. I don't have no money. Lord, listen to me. Y'all, I was just praising God, telling him, this your car? You put me in that car, Lord. I know you didn't put me in and just take it away. Even if you're going to take this car away, I know you got something better for me. I'm praying, y'all. That's why I'm saying you got to have a relationship with God. You got to talk to him. I prayed. And that Monday, they called me and told me that my engine had locked up, but I had that lifetime warranty on my engine, and that they was going to replace it for free. Y'all, I got a brand new engine for free. This car, 2020, my car locked up, y'all. My engine locked up, and I got a brand new engine. I did not pay a penny for it. Tell me God not real. Y'all, a lifetime warranty on my engine that I didn't even know about. God, I'm telling y'all, this is God's car. This is car. He put me in this car 15 years ago. Engine locked up. He gave me a brand new one. Y'all, this has not been a time where this car, I did go through some went through something like 2 years ago where my car was not started when I was putting gas in it. Had some issue with my fuel or whatever, my fuel pump or whatever. I don't know. It was like an evap thing. I don't know. I'm not into this mechanic stuff, but That was like the only issue I really had. But after I got it fixed, y'all, I have never been without my car, my vehicle in 10 years. Never had a real major issue besides my engine locking up. But it was only when they gave me a loaner vehicle. I drove that vehicle for like 3 months. They only had 12 miles on it when they gave it to me. I was never without a vehicle. In 10 years, I have never been without a vehicle. Well, more than, because before, I got this car. Anyway, let me just tell you how good God is. 10 years, we are celebrating 10 years with my car. And so, I'm on my way now to the car wash. And I have a subscription, a monthly subscription at this car wash. And so, I'm going there to get my baby clean. It's only right that I take care of her today, okay? And so I just had to come out here to tell y'all that God is just so good. And I just had to share my testimony. I don't know who's gonna listen to this. I don't know who need it, but I'm telling y'all, God is so real. I would not sugarcoat it. I won't downplay. I won't water it down. God is so good to me. God is so good to me. God is so good to me. I thank you, Lord, for my vehicle. Because it could be worse. I could be out here asking for rides and Ubering and stuff. But God has just been so good to me. I have a paid off vehicle. 2, actually. My other car paid off. I still got to get rid of it, though. But this car is mine. It's mine. But my baby, this is my car, y'all. This is my car, and I love it. I love it. Like, no, it's not a 2025. No, it's not a 2023. It's a 2013. But it's my car. It's mine. It's what I wanted. And when God tell me it's time to upgrade, then He gonna tell me it's time to upgrade. But until then, this is my baby, and I'm not getting rid of her. No. Why? The dealership be sending me stuff all the time, trying to buy me out my car because they need more used vehicles. Well, you can't have this one, baby. This my car. God gave me this one. You can't have this one. But no, I'm not getting rid of my baby. We done been through so much together. I love her. And we're gonna be rocking and rolling. So right now I'm finna go and wash and clean her up. We already on a full tank of gas. I already filled her up. I've already filled her up. But I did have to pull over at the gas station so I could finish my video. But I don't know. I'm just grateful, and I had to come on here and share my story. So I am about to get ready and go wash my car and vacuum her, which I've already done. Is now that I have this little membership, I keep my car vacuumed and stuff now, so we might have to do one little touch up over here. Don't nobody be in my car but me, so I really just got to touch up right here to where I've been sitting at. But this is us. Happy 10 years with my baby. Yeah, I just love it. Okay, I do. And I thank God for my car. And He knows it. He knows my heart. He knows how grateful I am. And that's it. That's my testimony, y'all. If y'all are going through anything in life, I dare you to just give it to God. Give it to Him. Like, we out here trying to fight stuff that we ain't even capable of fighting. Baby, if you don't give that situation to God and let Him do it for you, I'm telling you now, I ain't walking around like I'm the toughest person on earth, because baby, I'm not. But I know who He is. I know who can fight them little tough battles for me. I give it to God. Why am I worried about it? Why? He said my word ain't gonna add not a single day to my life. So why am I worried about it? Nope. I give it to God, and I let Him work it out for me. And I let Him do it every time. It's just crazy that 10 years ago, this date, I was unemployed. I quit my job for me. I can't say quit. I resigned. 10 years ago this day, I resigned. For me. So I wanted to finish my degree. So I resigned for me. And then, y'all, I resigned in June, July, August, September, October. I was without a job. And God allowed me to pay my rent. He allowed me to pay my car note, my insurance, my bills. I wasn't missing no beat. Y'all don't understand what I'm saying. Maybe I'm about to start crying. Y'all don't understand what I'm saying. God don't play about this girl right here. This girl right here. For 4 months, he allowed me to get all my bills paid in them 4 months. Y'all, I resigned from my job August of last year. August 19th of last year. My last day working was September 5th, 2024. My last day working, September 5th of 2024. Y'all, look at me. Look at me. God has been taking care of me all this time. I dare not complain. I dare not give him the praises and the glory, the worship that he deserves. Y'all, I'm about to end this video right here because, you know, this is not what this video was supposed to be about. But I just want to let y'all know, anybody that's out there struggling with anything, please just give it over to God. Hand it over to him. Please just hand it over to him and watch him take care of that situation. But this is the end of my testimony. So I want y'all to be encouraged. Please hand it over to God. Please do not underestimate him. Do not take away his job duty. His job is to take care of us, okay? His job is to take care of you. Allow him to do that. Trust him. Believe in him. I'm enough. You enough. He got you. So that's it, boss friends. I'm about to record myself going through the car wash or whatever. It's right here across the street. Don't know if you can see it, but I'm about to go over here and wash my car, wash my vehicle, and that's it. That is it, boss friends. That is the end of this testimony vlog. I hope that you all enjoyed it. Please leave some encouraging words in the comments. If you want to share your testimony with me, please do. But I love y'all, and until next time, boss friends, bye.
Doesn't make sense now. Shit just got real, things are getting intense. Nah.